Welcome to Series 3 Yoga. We're going to get things warmed up today. We're going to slow it down and stretch things out too. Are you ready? We're going to start in a seated position so you can get into an easy pose and gently rock from side to side, pulling the flesh away from the sits bones. Draw the belly in and relax the hands. Open up toward the sky. Gently close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth, completely emptying the lungs. Let's do that again, one more time. Inhale in through the lungs. Exhale out through the mouth, completely emptying the lungs. Now gently close your mouth and activate your yoga breath, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Shift the gaze up toward the sky. Grow through the spine as you reach the shoulders down. And exhale, forward fold. Reach the fingertips out in front of you. Drop the forehead down. Lengthen through the back. Inhale, expand the shoulder blades. Exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale. Exhale, gently roll up, stacking the spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, gently rotate through the spine, taking the left arm and wrapping it around the thigh. Take the gaze over the shoulder. Gentle spinal twist. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Inhale up. Exhale, take it to the other side, gazing over the shoulder, keeping the belly in as you twist through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Let's rotate onto the heels and reach forward, coming into a child's pose. We're going to gently relax in the child's pose. You can rest in that child's pose and take in an intention for your practice while you're relaxing. Allow the chest to kind of fall between the space that's between the knees. Allow the belly to relax and fall down in between that space as well. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, shift up into a table, bringing the knees under the hips. We're going to come into cat and cow pose, really draw the belly in. Then you're going to inhale, shift the gaze up, drop the belly down. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And bring it back to neutral. Curl the toes under, press the hips back. Coming into your downward facing dog, allow the head to relax and gently pedal the feet or walk your dog as you reach the hips up high. Press the center of the palms into the earth. Relax into the hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, soften the knees, shift the gaze forward. Step the feet to the top of the mat and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart, shoulders down nice and low. Gently rock from front to back in Tadasana in your mountain pose, finding a nice stable support through the feet. We're going to inhale, reach up through the rib cage and gently arch the back. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, shift the gaze forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen the forward fold. Inhale, step the feet back into a high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to go through 4 more sun salutations to get warmed up. You can take these at your own pace. You can apply your own intention to the sun salutation warm-up, whatever you'd like to do to build your practice today, or you can go right along with me at my pace. Inhale, soften the knees, shift the gaze forward, step the feet to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale up, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up, exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, shift the gaze forward, exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale, step the feet back into a high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll pause in our downward facing dog, taking some time to reach the heels back, to align the spine, to relax the head and neck. This is your active resting posture. So stay nice and precise with your intention, but remember, you should be resting into those heels, opening up the hips, and aligning the spine. Inhale, soften the gaze. Soften the knees, shift the gaze forward. Step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale, step the feet back into a high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, soften the knees. Shift the gaze forward. Step or hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale, step or hop the feet back into high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We've got one more. Make it your own. Do what honors your intention for your practice today. We'll inhale, soften the knees, shift the gaze forward. Step or hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale, step or hop the feet back into a high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg toward the sky, coming into three-legged dog. Square off the shoulders. Support the palms or the wrists by using the palms. Nice big inhale. Exhale, bring the right foot in between the palms, coming into a crescent lunge. We're going to go through some fluid movements here to stay nice and warm and to use the hips. You'll inhale, the hands up to the heart. Exhale, the hands down to frame the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the palms down to frame the foot. Inhale, hands to heart. Grow through the spine and rotate the elbow across the thigh. Gently pressing. Nice, gentle spinal twist. On the next inhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Exhale, both hands to the inside of the foot. Inhale, hands back to heart center, and then press them up. Exhale, forward fold. Extend the right foot back to meet the left. You can chaturanga here if you'd like, or you can go straight back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg toward the sky. Square off the shoulders, reach the toes up, belly in. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left foot in between the palms, high crescent lunge. Those nice fluid movements now. Inhale the hands up to the heart. Exhale the hands down to frame the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale the hands to the heart. Grow through the spine. Rotate as you bring the elbow across the thigh and then pull it into the center. Pull the belly in, hold that one for an extra breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring the hands to the inside of the foot. Inhale, bring the hands to the heart. Draw the belly in, shift the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, frame the foot. And whenever you're ready, extend the left foot back to meet the right, high plank. We're going to hold the high plank for just a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg toward the sky. Exhale, open up the hip and drop the heel down. We're coming into a modified scorpion. So you let that heel kind of hang, you relax the head. You still keep the shoulders square. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the right foot in between the palms. Drop the heel down. Reach the arms up into warrior one. Exhale, reach the arms forward and then swing the arms through, or just reach them through, brushing them behind you. You can interlace them behind the back as you open up the chest. Keep them closer to the tailbone if that's a little too much intensity for the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, release, lifting the chest up. And sweep it back down to frame the foot. Rotate it back into your crescent lunge. Extend the right foot back to meet the left. You can chaturanga here if you'd like, or you can go straight back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg toward the sky. Open up the hip, drop the heel down, taking it into scorpion on the other side. Keeping the shoulders square, lift the belly up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left foot in between the palms. Right heel down. Sweep the arms up. Warrior one. Nice big inhale. Let's exhale and kind of sink into that lunge a little further. Inhale. Exhale, reach it forward. Pull the arms through. Lift them back. You can stay in that hinge or you can interlace the fingers and open up the chest a little further, stretching through the shoulders. Listen to your body, let it guide you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the palms, reach the arms up, and reach it down to frame the foot. Extend the left foot back to meet the right. We're back in the high plank. Belly in. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sink into the heels in your downward facing dog. Drop the head down. Lengthen through the neck. On your next inhale, we're going to shift back into a high plank. And now we're going to lower into a dolphin plank, coming onto the forearms. Keep the hips square and the belly pulled in. Keep the palms and fingertips pointing forward, palms pressed into the earth. Inhale. And now as you exhale, walk the feet forward, coming into a dolphin with some downward dog support. Draw the belly in. Keep the gaze forward on this one. This is preparing us for full dolphin, which is a really fun inversion. We'll be there before you know it. Inhale. Exhale, press into the palms, coming back into your downward facing dog. As you exhale, sink into the heels. Inhale, sweep the right arm up toward the sky. And exhale, pull the right foot in between the palms. Drop the left heel down. Reach the spine forward as you relax into a forward fold. Reach the forehead toward your knee. Lengthen through the hamstring. Let the head hang. Inhale, reach the left arm up toward the sky. You're going to open up into a triangle. Draw your belly in. Stack your shoulders one on top of the other and shift your gaze up toward the fingertips. Ooh, this is just the pose I needed to get my hair out of my face. That's a good reason to come in a triangle. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left palm down. And now we're going to reach it around, rotating the triangle. Still stacking the shoulders, one on top of the other. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring the palm back down, spine forward, relax into a forward fold. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, you're going to shift the weight onto the front leg. Extend the left leg behind you. Square off the hips. You're coming into warrior three legs. You can keep it here, or just make sure the knee isn't locked. And if you're ready, we're going to bring it up into airplane. You can bring one arm up. You can bring both arms up, but you do want to flex the foot, reaching that energy through the heel. Inhale. As you exhale, reach the palms back down to the earth and gently kick your left leg up toward the sky, coming into standing split. Exhale, bring the left foot to meet the right, relaxing into a forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up over the head. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale, step or hop the feet back into a high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, you can keep it here if you'd like. You can gently lower it down to the forearms, coming into your dolphin plank. Keep those fingertips forward, keep the gaze forward. Unlike when we're in down dog, we've got the head relaxed down with the chin up toward the chest. This time we shift the gaze forward. And then just inch the feet forward. Belly in, inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
Yeah.
You can continue to hold dolphin pose, a modified dolphin pose with the downward facing dog support, or you can come into your dolphin plank. But if you want to give full dolphin a try, there are a few different ways that you can transition this into your practice. You may want a pillow. One option is to just release the fear of the inversion. So that could mean taking a pillow and working on headstand, bringing your head into the pillow, tripod, and then just reaching the feet up with a wall for support. Or if you don't need the wall, then you don't have to use it. That's one option. Of course, you can take this as slow as you need to. It's your practice, so build it however you'd like. You can come into dolphin using the wall for support by taking the forearms, pointing them toward a wall. Again, you want to keep the gaze forward. Keep walking the feet forward until you feel confident enough to reach a leg up. And then you can use the wall for support if you need it. You can even begin to bend the knees and round the back. So you can play around with that for an option. Or another option would be to just work on a handstand. Again, taking the fear out of the inversion, but just palms stay forward, the gaze looks forward, and then you just kind of hop your way up. Have that wall there for support. That's another option for working on your dolphin. So I encourage you to take 10 to 15 breaths here to mix that up however you'd like. You can even pause this if you really want to grow that part of your practice, but this is how you can really build an amazing home practice. Now I'm going to show you a few more transitions that might help. And if you aren't ready for these yet, you can just go through your sun salutations. But another thing you can do is when you feel like you've kind of let go of that inversion fear, you don't need the wall for support, you may want to start to focus on the tripod before you work on the dolphin. And you can do that by either using a pillow or not. But you can put the crown of the head into the earth and bring the palms out, beginning to bring the knees in toward the triceps. And you can just lift the knees up off of the ground. And then when you're ready, you can start to lift a leg up. And before you know it, you'll be bringing both legs up. So take a few extra minutes, mix that up, and then meet me right back in that dolphin plank or the dolphin downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, bring the left palm down to frame the foot, forward fold over that leg. Whenever you're ready, you'll gently shift the weight forward onto that left leg, bring the right leg behind you, square off the hips. You can keep the leg pretty straight, but you don't want to lock the knee. You can soften it a little bit. Flex the foot so the energy is coming through the heel. Whenever you're ready, if it's in your practice, you can bring one arm up. You can bring both arms up. If you have a prop at home or if you're close to the wall, you can practice lifting the chest up by using some support from the wall. You can also take it into Warrior 3, just reaching both arms forward, make it your own. Inhale. Whenever you're ready, you can exhale out of that and gently reach the right leg up toward the sky. Standing split. And then bring the right foot to the top of the mat to meet the left. Shift the gaze forward to lengthen the spine. And then you're going to deepen the forward fold and just hang like a rag doll. Let the arms stay loose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the gaze up and press the palms into the mat and step the feet back into a high plank. You're going to center that right palm underneath the chest and open up into side plank. You can hold your side plank. You can allow your hand to reach straight up toward the sky. You can use it for a little bit of support if you need to. You can even come to your forearm if you need to. We're going to take about 5 breaths here. You can mix it up however you'd like. You can also take a shin down, or you can stack or stagger the feet. You've got a lot of options in side plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do one more. Exhale, bring it back into a high plank. You're going to lift the left leg up, allow it to hover, and chaturanga. Pedal the feet, loosening up the hips. We're going to inhale it back into that high plank. Center the left palm. Rotate open onto the other side. Remember, you've got lots of options. If you feel like you're shaking a lot, you want to make sure that your hand is right under your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, rotate it down into a high plank. Lift up the right leg. Allow it to hover. Chaturanga. Very nice. From that downward facing dog, really lengthen that neck. You're going to inhale, sweep the right leg toward the sky. Open up the hip. Drop the heel down. We're coming back into scorpion. And if it's in your practice, you can either keep it here, or if you want to give it a try, you can flip your dog by reaching that right foot around, pressing the hips up, keeping the belly contracted, and reaching the arm over the head, shifting your gaze toward that top palm. Inhale. Exhale, flip it back into your three-legged dog. And then you're going to take that right foot in between the palms, coming into a high crescent lunge. You'll hold that high crescent lunge, nice and deep, sinking into that lunge, lengthening through your hip flexors and your quads. Go ahead and lower that left knee all the way down to the mat or the earth. Flatten out the foot. You're going to bring your hands to the inside of the foot and allow that knee to fall open slightly, coming onto the side of the foot. This is lizard pose. You can keep it here, or you can start to soften the elbows and lower all the way down onto the forearms. On the next inhale, press the palms back into the mat, flatten out the foot. Frame the foot, curl the toes under, lift the knee up. You're going to step that right foot back. You can chaturanga here if you'd like, or you can go straight back into your downward facing dog. A lot of great tricep work with those chaturangas. You'll inhale, sweep the left leg toward the sky, open up the hip, drop the heel down, keeping that core tight. You can keep it here, or if it's in your practice, flip your dog, reaching your hips up, shift your gaze toward your palm. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Really press the hips up on the exhale, strengthening that low back. On your next inhale, you can flip it back around, coming into the three-legged dog. Then gently pull that left foot in between the palms. We're bringing it back into our crescent lunge. Sink into those hips, really lengthen. As you exhale, lower that right knee all the way down to the mat. Flatten out the foot. You can bring both hands to the inside of the foot and allow that knee to fall open. Roll onto the side of the foot, and if it's in your practice, lower it down onto the forearms. Feeling looser yet? You can press your palms into the earth. You can press them together into prayer. On the next inhale, bring the palms back up. You're going to frame the foot, curl the toe under, bring that knee up, extend the left foot behind you. We're holding a high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down slowly. This time come all the way to the floor. Flatten out the feet. Bring the hands to either side of the shoulder. We're going to lengthen through the quads, and we're going to kind of activate our low back by coming into bow pose. You can start by doing this just one side at a time if you've done it before and you want to do both legs. That's totally fine too. We're going to do it twice just so you have the chance for both. You'll bring that left heel in, reach the left arm behind you and wrap it around the foot. If you need to use a prop to reach the foot, you can just use a hand towel. You can also take the palm around to the inside of the foot. That feels better to you. You just listen to your body. If this is what's in your practice today, you can keep it right here. You can even recline forward and rest your cheek on the earth to make it gentle and restorative. If you want to activate the low back more, you can come up onto the forearm and lift the knee up. Or if it's in your practice, you just reach that other palm around, bringing the other heel in. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. On this next inhale, you'll lift the chest up and press the heels up toward the sky, activating the low back, lengthening through the quads, pressing the abdomen into the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, gently lower the knees, release the feet, bring the hands to either side of the shoulders. We'll press it into an active child's pose. Lengthening through that low back, reach the tailbone toward the earth. Press the palms into the earth. Lengthen through the lats and triceps. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach it forward and lower back down. We're going to go through the same thing, starting with the other side. If you just did one side last time, you can do the opposite side this time, or we can go through and do both again. Reach the right heel in, bring that right arm around to meet it. Again, make any adjustments that you need to, or just loop a towel around the foot and hold on to the handle, to the length of the towel. You're gonna bring that other palm around if it's in your practice. You can gently walk those knees away from the hips, creating more length through the quads and hip flexors. Whenever you're ready, you'll just inhale the chest up, reach the toes up high. Keep the gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, gently lower down. What great heart opener. Release the feet. Bring the hands to either side of the shoulders, and we'll press it back into a child's pose. Once more, just to lengthen through that low back. And whenever you're ready, you just curl those toes under, press the hips back. We're coming back into our downward facing dog. Reach those heels toward the earth. Press the palms into the earth. Long neck. Inhale. As you exhale, begin to inch the feet forward. And we're going to hang out in a forward fold. From your forward fold, begin to heel toe the feet out a little bit wider than the width of your mat, or a little bit wider than your hips if you're not using a mat. You're going to bring the hands up to the heart as you gently roll up through the spine. Take a nice deep inhale, press the palms up over the head, shift the gaze up. As you exhale, you're going to pull the hands to the heart center, soften the knees, and sink down into a goddess squat, bringing the elbows to the inside of the knees, lengthening through the inner thighs. Keep the chest lifted and keep the elbows just gently pressing against the inside of the knees for some resistance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring the palms forward and step the feet back into a high plank. Hold the high plank, draw the belly in. Inhale. As you exhale, lower the knees down, cross the ankles. You're going to extend the legs out in front of you. Coming into staff pose as you grow up through the spine, sit up nice and tall. You're going to bring the fingertips behind you as you gently lean back. Open up the chest, bring the shoulder blades together. Bring that gaze to neutral, and on your next inhale, you're going to lift the hips up, coming into a reverse plank. And then as you exhale, you're going to pull the belly in, lower them down. And we're going to come right into boat pose, lifting the knees up, putting a slight bend in them with the shins parallel to the ground, shoulders down, palms up toward the sky. You're going to scoop out the abs as you balance here. You can straighten the legs if you'd like, if that's in your practice. Inhale. As you exhale, lower the legs down, brush the palms back behind you, fingertips pointing forward. We're going to go through this a few times. Lift the hips up, inhale, shift the gaze up high. Exhale, lower the hips down, bring the legs up, coming into boat pose. Scoop it out. Nice big inhale. Exhale, lower the palms down, facing the hips, heels back into the earth. Reverse plank. And lower it down on the exhale, scoop out the abs. We're going to bring it back into the boat pose. This time we'll hold it. Straighten the legs if that's in your practice. Keep the knees bent if that feels better to you. You can even use the hands for support if that's where you're at today. You just listen to your body. Now we're going to inhale the legs up an inch. Exhale the legs down an inch. You can bring the chest down an inch too. Nice slow inhale up. Nice long exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more inhale up. And this time we're going to exhale very slowly, coming all the way down, using control through the core and rolling out through the spine. Reach your arms up over your head. Walk your shoulders down away from your ears. Walk your heels away from the hips. With the fingertips reaching up high, take a big inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest and roll up into a seated position. Lengthen through the spine and then hinge forward, reaching toward the feet, round the back. Relax into a forward fold. And just let the shoulder blades fall apart and hang with the head over the knees. Gently roll up. Shoulders back. You're going to inhale the left heel in close to the hip and reach the left palm behind you. Take the right elbow across the left thigh. Gently twist through the spine and shift your gaze over the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, release the leg. We're going to pull the right heel in. Do the same thing on the other side. Reach the right arm back. Left elbow comes around the thigh. Grow up through the spine as you gently shift the gaze over that right shoulder. The belly's in. Long spine, even though you've got a gentle twist through it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, gently release the twist and extend both legs out in front of you. You're back into staff pose. You're going to scoop out the abs and lower all the way down onto your back. Walk the shoulders down away from the ears. You're going to bring the heels in close to the hips and press the palms into the mat. Belly's in. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips up. You can walk the shoulders one step together. Raise those hips up. You can even interlace the fingers underneath the tailbone to get a bigger chest opener. This is going to help us work toward bridge. We're not going to do, or full wheel. This is a bridge. We're not going to do full wheel today, but this is definitely going to help prepare your back, your legs, your core. One more inhale. As you exhale, spread those shoulders apart and lower the hips down. Go ahead and hug the knees into your chest and tuck the tailbone up toward the sky. Give a little stretch through your low back. Inhale. Exhale, bring the heels back down. We're going to do that one more time. Walk the shoulder blades together. And on the inhale, you can gently lift the hips up. Interlace the fingers if that's in your practice. If not, you can just leave the palms pressed into the earth. Just let your body decide. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, gently lower down and tuck the knees into the chest. Curling tailbone up toward the sky. Okay, up next, we're gonna come into a shoulder stand. This is fun, but if you are new to shoulder stands or plow, you might wanna keep some pillows near you in case you need to roll over or something. Have a nice soft landing. So you're gonna reach your hips up and just keep your knees kind of into your chest. Keep your shoulders close together, the belly comes in. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, roll the hips up toward the sky and then bring the hands right under the hips. You're creating a little bit of a shoulder stand, so your elbows act as a kickstand. Then you can extend the legs up toward the sky. If this is where you're at in your practice, keep it here. If your knees need to be tucked in, if this is where you're at, this is totally fine. You can bring the knees in, just relax, stretch through the back. If you want, you can even just forget about the shoulder stand. But if those legs are up and you want to start to reach them behind you into full plow, that's up to you. You can flex the feet, point the toes, alternate, whatever you want to do, just play around with it. And whenever you're ready, gently extend the legs back up toward the sky and slowly roll down using control. Bring the hips back down and the feet flat on the mat, the earth, the carpet, whatever you got going on under there. Walk the heels away from the hips, reach the arms up over the head. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest and gently roll up. Let's come back into a seated position into staff pose. Flex the feet, reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time, keeping the spine straight. Just hinge forward as far as you can while keeping the spine straight. Forget about rounding the back right now. And now we'll inhale it up. And now let's exhale, rounding the back, just relaxing over the legs again. Inhale, bring it back up. Very nice. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together. Coming into a seated bind. You can alternate taking your hands on the opposite feet as you press the knees down, or you can take same hand to same foot and gently hinge forward, pressing those elbows into the inner thigh. Inhale. Exhale, gently round the back and reach the forehead toward the earth. Inhale, lift the chest up and extend the legs in front of you. Nice tall spine. Scoop out the abs and roll down. Walk the shoulders down, away from the ears. Walk the heels away from the hips. Press the palms into the mat, belly in. Inhale the legs up toward the sky. Exhale, allow the legs to fall to the right as the gaze shifts to the left. Gentle spinal twist. If this bothers you, if this hurts anything, keep the knees bent. Makes a big difference. Bring it back to the center with your own breath. Whenever you're ready, take the legs to the other side. Shift the gaze to the right. And with the breath, draw it back to the center. Pull the knees into the chest. Wrap the peace fingers around the big toes and gently rock from side to side in happy baby. do that for as long as you'd like, but whenever you're ready, you're going to release the feet and extend the legs out in front of you. Roll the shoulders down again, walk the heels away from the hips, and allow the backs of the hands to relax on the earth. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale. As you inhale, you can tighten your fists, curl your toes under, and begin to contract the muscles in the legs and arms, tightening the muscles in the chest, abdomen, back, the entire core. With your exhale, relax the palms, relax the feet, and begin to relax all of the muscles in the legs, the abdomen, the face. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, relax anything you may have left any tension in. Maintain your deep yoga breath and settle into your final posture, Savasana. Whenever you're ready, begin to allow some movement in the fingers and toes. You can softly move the arms and legs and gently flutter the eyelids. Allow the breathing to return to normal, and whenever you're ready, with as little effort as possible, roll to one side and press yourself into a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today with your Series 3 yoga workout. Namaste.